everyone. Welcome to Walk the Talk with Bulbeer. Today I have this dashing young man sitting next to me, Nitin Kohli from Nitin Kohli Home. Hi, Nitin.
Hi, Bulbeer. Such a pleasure to have you here for the first time.
Thank you, and I've loved this place. Your studio is amazing.
Thank
It's
you so much.
actually like a home. I
Well,
can't say that,
that was the whole idea, and that's why we named
Yeah.
it Nitin Kohli Home. And just to reflect on everybody that this is
It's
what we are.
it's beautiful. I mean, when I walked in, I'm like, am I walking into his office or this is his home? Like, I was confused,
Oh, I would love to
really.
have a home like
It's
this.
beautiful.
I wish I could afford it.
Really? Come on now. What should I say? I have no words to this.
Yeah.
So, if you guys want to come and have a look at Nitin Kohli home, it's located at Ambawata. So you have to come and see his home. It's really home.
Yeah, everybody, you can be my guest.
And yes, not to miss the Japanese tea.
Yeah.
So Nitin, tell me, how did it all start? Your first design job. How has the journey been till date?
So, we'll be actually telling you, I mean, what you see right now comes after a lot of hard work. And
Course.
I had very humble beginnings. And it's been said before also, and I'll repeat it again. I mean, we were brought up, a regular middle class family upbringing was given to us because, both parents came from Pakistan after partition. They had seen the hard times, and to the best of their knowledge, they gave us the education. They taught us to be humble, they taught us to be everything right, which we try to achieve a little bit in our lives though. And I think that set the foundation for us. And it was basically humble beginnings, hard working. I mean, you had to put it all in. And I'm very proud to actually say that I never took any financial help from my parents to actually begin my work.
Lovely.
So it's all built up over time, and that's where we are now.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm sure, your children who are following your footsteps are definitely, they have these values embedded in them already. Because
Trust
you
me,
have such
kids are
nice
another
stories.
story. They are another story. You got kids the same similar age, and
I know.
I don't have to tell you this.
Okay, I take that back.
Yeah.
So, a typical day in Nitin Kohli's life.
Walk into my office, and I'm a little punctual kind of a person.
Okay.
So I like to be here when everybody else is around, in the morning. And the first thing I ask is my man Friday Rahul that I need my cup of coffee. That's
Okay.
my start. And we begin from there. And the regular day just goes either site meetings, office meetings, or just chilling with my staff here.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
That's it. Just takes up all my time now.
I'm sure that must be something that bonding really matters a lot. I'm sure
Oh,
it
yes.
works great.
I think they like me.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
All bosses who can chill with their team are really liked by the team. I'm sure about that.
Let's hope so.
What differences do you see while designing across the varied geography of the country?
Yeah. So, I mean, most of you know, but those who don't know, yeah, we do projects pan India. So we've done, right from the east to, I mean, Calcutta or the heartland. Also, we are very strong in the heartland, northern heartland here. And we've done projects down south also, Coimbatore and Bangalore, Chennai. So we get all sorts of people. I'm yet to break into Bombay though.
More than welcome.
Yeah.
Looking forward.
After this interview, I think let me see if my phone rings. But yeah, you're right. The challenges are there because every region has a different lifestyle.
Okay.
And we are not really furniture sellers. We are more of lifestyle. We focus around lifestyle. I mean, how do people wake up? What is their routine? And then you design the house and the furniture around that. So every place will have their own requirements, and that's what we really need to work on. At times, but there's a point actually because nowadays the world is shrinking and everybody's on the internet so much. So I would say a lot of it is becoming very uniform.
Okay.
The design palette is becoming very uniform across the world. So at times, you would see a house designed in, let's say, Dubai.
What difference do you see while designing across the varied geography of the country?
So, but we do projects pan India and a lot of projects abroad too. And obviously, everybody's got a different lifestyle. And, we've done projects in Calcutta, Bangalore, Coimbatore, Chennai. And, when you go down south, thousands of miles away.
Yeah.
So, obviously, the geography changes, the customs change. And that requires a lot of hard work to actually put in their lifestyle into our interiors, because
Okay.
we always design projects according to their lifestyles, whatever one's lifestyle is. So that's one. But the other side to it is that today interiors have become very global, and with so much of availability on the internet, everybody's on Insta or Pinterest here and there, and they get these lovely pictures and they want their homes to be like that. So there's a lot of commonality in the style of interiors which are done, I would
Right.
say. If you look at a home in Dubai or America or anywhere else in the world, and you say, okay, fine, this is a home in Bangalore, I think they're very similar to each other, the interiors, but they might
Correct.
revolve around a different lifestyle. That's it.
Of course. Got it. Yeah. But then do you enjoy doing these copy pastes or
Oh,
you
I'm a
like
traveler. Oh, no, not a copy paste, but yeah, I thought you were going to ask me if I enjoy doing projects across,
No,
like.
that was my next question.
Okay.
No, do you enjoy like, when your
So it's
clients
not,
come
no, it's
up to
not
you?
about copy paste, because, like I said, you do need to mold it
Of course,
and you need to
as
fit
per the
into their
lifestyle.
lifestyle.
Correct.
So it's our life has become easy, and the flip side to the coin is that yes, it's become more difficult also, because let's say they like a certain wall. Okay, let's say I know people love this wall here. Okay.
I love it too. I really love
But
it.
at times it can't fit into their places. You need a height to it, you need
Yeah.
volume around it. And sometimes people have smaller spaces and they'll say, no, I need it.
Nitin, we normally love what we can't get.
Yeah, that's true actually. And that's
We
the
know,
want,
yeah,
the
it just
want for
happens.
it.
ये तुम्हें नहीं मिल सकता इसलिए इससे ज्यादा प्यार हो रहा
बिल्कुल.
है.
That's where we can charge more.
So, other than that, like, what are the new trends you see in luxury furniture?
um, so it's been a very slow or a steady metaphor now. For the past, I would say, nearly 4 to 5 years, we have been the world has been actually trying to move from a very contemporary straight line furniture, very zen furniture, to more classical lines.
Okay.
All right. And obviously, I hate to say it, but luxury sets the trend.
True.
Whatever is luxurious, and like you rightly said, what you cannot have, it sort of sets the trend. So it's first the luxury. So obviously the luxury is what is setting this trend. So we are trying to introduce, and especially this current range which we are going to introduce now will also reflect a lot of classical and neoclassical range of furniture,
Okay.
and is going to be full of luxury for people. And let's see how it works. We are keeping our fingers crossed now that it should be
Sounds
acceptable.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, tell me something about your projects, which is which you've just delivered or is just going to soon be ready to deliver.
Yeah, we've had actually 2023 was a busy year, and we delivered a lot of projects this year.
Wow!
Also because,
Congratulations.
thank you, and also because I would say right from 22 to 23 has been busy, because some of the projects were slowed down due to COVID, and a lot of deliveries happened. So I do remember that when we started pre-COVID projects, they were more modern, straight line. And by the time COVID ended, everybody's heading classical.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So it's a good trend to see. And one of the most interesting projects which we just recently handed over was a French classical project.
Oh,
That project was so nice, and it wasn't a very large villa or anything like that. But if I ever happen to show you some pictures of it,
I'd love to see them.
I would love to show you also.
Thank you.
And not large spaces, but if you see the picture, it's not heavy. So I think there is an acceptance of French classical, which has, I mean, carvings and the gold and those touches to it. But I think the offset in the site has been that we used pastel colors.
So where is this project?
It's very much based in Delhi,
Okay.
a residence in Delhi itself.
Lovely. That's amazing. So from what all we've spoken, I just feel that, you're more of a classic person than modern, isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I tell you, I never knew what my style is.
Okay.
I actually never knew what my style is till I recently renovated my own residence.
Okay.
And I realized that I'm not. I'm not classical.
Oh,
I
is
love
it?
to design it for people.
Ah, okay.
And when the turn came to actually do up my own place, I actually did up in a more modern way.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I was shocked at myself.
I'm surprised too, because from all that you've just spoken, I just feel like, okay, Nitin is more into classic homes. He loves, doing
Yeah.
classic work. But then you've done a modern for yourself.
I've done modern for myself in these times.
Mhm.
That's surprising.
I think I have to see the
Yeah,
pictures
I
of
was
this
really
too.
surprised for myself.
So coming to my most favorite question. Can you guess?
Yeah, no, I have no guesses.
Let's talk about Cafe Maca.
Ah,
Oh my God.
that's my favorite too.
Yes,
That's
it's
a sweetheart for me.
absolute favorite of mine. So it's a result of a project or driven by pure passion. How did it happen?
It's pure passion.
Looks
It's
like.
absolutely pure passion, and I think it reflects in all the food that we serve and the way the ambience is.
Absolutely.
So, Maka actually, the dream started about maybe 2017 or 18.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you'll be surprised that the logo, guys, I have the logo tattooed here. So the logo was actually designed way back in 2018.
Okay.
And Maka actually opened in 2020 in the middle of COVID. So it was a passion since long. And I always wanted to open up a cafe. And then I saw this beautiful courtyard. And I said, it's so nice for this courtyard to be converted into a cafe space. And I told the guy who owned the building, I told him, I said, I really want this space. And he said, for what? I said, I want to open up a cafe. He said, there's no space for the cafe. I said, leave all that to me, just give me the space. And it just started.
It's beautiful. The food is amazing. The vibe. I mean, even, I've seen it even at Ace Tech.
Yeah.
You had Cafe Maca at Ace Tech. And what's your experience of Ace Tech and Cafe Maca at Ace Tech? I think you have to share this with us.
Ace Tech was a learning for us.
Okay.
All right, because we had, we were like a small little cafe in our own cocoon, never to go out of here. So, Ace Tech, when you and Sumit, you said, no, you have to be here. And they gave us only 4 days, by the way. So they said, you have to be here. We said, okay, fine. We took it up as a challenge actually, because we didn't know how could we do it. I'm not from the food business. I do have no knowledge of this food line. And to then go on to catering and to cater to thousands and thousands of people a day was a task. But guys, it was such a beautiful experience because that actually showed that I'm a people's man. Standing there, and I was also helping around, picking up dishes, making people sit, arranging seats.
I know, I saw that.
It was so much fun there. So Ace Tech was really great for us.
Amazing. I am so happy to hear that. I mean, an experience, like a great experience, yeah. So what do you have to say? What are your plans for Maca ahead?
Maca, I mean, there are plans, yes. I would love to take Maca to more areas and want to expand it also because currently we are a coffee and kitchen space, right? So we only do food stuff and we do soft beverages, hot and cold. And the dream here is that, yes, I want to reach out to a larger audience and have a bigger space for that.
Okay.
So, inshallah, one day.
Inshallah, I'm sure.
Yes.
So, Nitin, what are your thoughts on Ace Tech as an exhibition?
The best exhibition, and I actually, if I have to say it, I say it with an open heart and with a clear heart.
Thank you.
It is the best. You've got the best guys who participate. With the team behind it is actually working round the clock and they make things happen. I've seen it because when I participated with Maka last year, you guys were so helpful. So I know for other participants also how helpful you would be. That's the back end. That's the story behind, which
Yeah,
nobody talks about.
the
Everybody would just
operation
say, "Oh, it's a
team.
very nice exhibition," but no, guys. I mean, this exhibition is nice because there's a heart and soul behind it. So that's what I felt. And the participants, I mean, talking about the participants, is the largest exhibition for interiors and architectural works.
In
Which you
India,
can actually
yes.
come and witness here. So, needless to say, that you can find everything under the roof there. So it's worth going. I mean, one can completely spend 2 or 3 days. 4 days, yes, but I know people don't go for 4 days. But minimum requirement is of 2 or 3 days there.
True.
So it's actually great.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Nitin. Thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed the session we just had.
I did, and thank you so much for coming by, and
My
wish you all the best
pleasure.
for Ace Tech 23.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next episode.